the way the PlayStation 4 is selling, it's like it's unreal. It's unreal. Now I know why the Xbox fanboys want to get Sherlock Holmes on the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they've never seen sales like this ever before. They can't believe that Sony is just selling and selling and selling these PlayStation 4s. The 18.5 million is outrageous to them because they just can't understand. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I couldn't understand either if my console can only sell here in America. So I would look for Sherlock Holmes and all the detectives, Spider-Man, Batman. I get all the best detectives on the scene to make sure that, you know what I'm saying? Because this is something that they cannot fathom. But PlayStation has been doing this for years. They've been doing this with the PlayStation 1. They've been doing it with the PlayStation 2. PlayStation 3 was a little shaky, but they still sold an abundance of amounts of PlayStation 3s. In the third quarter alone, they sold 6.4 million or 6.4 million in PlayStation 4s. They still sold a solid 1 million in PlayStation 3s. This is quarter 3 alone. And for the portable side, they sold 1.4 million. So I guess that's including PSP and the PS Vita. Sony fanboys is doing their thing, man. Sony fanboys are going out there and buying PlayStations all over the world in bundles. There's no need for a price drop. Nowhere. When you're selling at a rate that's just amazing. And in the last quarter, Sony only sold, in the last quarter, or even longer than that, Xbox had sold 6.6 million, but that's combined with Xbox One and Xbox 360. Combined! All over the world! That's combining the 360 with the Xbox One. That's with the price drop, might I add you. Xbox is losing right now. Oh man, this is a swift loss, my friends. Not only that, ladies and gentlemen, we got rid of that pathetic Sony Online Studios. If any of the Sony fanboys were behind Sony Online Studios, by all means, I commend your bravery and your courage. I commend that you were excited for an EverQuest, H1 Gave One, or Planet Side 2. I really do. I really commend your bravery on those games, but they're gone. Actually, no, they're not even gone, but we don't have them anymore. Who cares? Those were the shittiest games I've ever seen in my life. That was the shittiest of the shittiest. Now, what's cool about it is now that you see the Xbox fanboys excited for these games. Before they thought the games were shit. Now that they're able to go everywhere, it's cool to see that the Xbox fanboys actually really wanted these games. So I guess they actually want to play Bloodborne. I guess they actually want to play Persona. Huh? What if Persona went multi-plat? Huh? The Persona fighting game went multi-plat, and I seen these motherfuckers running out to get that shit. Did they not? Huh? Yeah, by them selling that godforsaken studios. Oh man, and getting how much money? How much millions did we get for that? And we used those millions to go ahead and put it towards PlayStation. Ladies and gentlemen, the days of the PlayStation 1 are returning. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. Things are looking really good. We're out of the red finally. Everything is selling well on the Sony side. Even their punk ass TVs and their Walkmans and their 8-track players and all the other bullshit is selling well. Only thing that isn't doing good, let me see. is Sony Pictures. Was the picture segment? I guess that's the movies like Spider-Man and other Sony movies aren't doing too well. Yo, check it out. Sony can never go broke, right? Because Sony owns everything, yo. Like Sony owns the catalog of what Michael Jackson had. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. Very sad to see what Sony has did to Michael Jackson. And Sony will pay for what they have done to Michael Jackson. Sony will, I'm predicting this right now, Sony will go out of business because of Michael Jackson. I'm not saying they're going out of business anytime soon, but they will go out of business because of Michael Jackson. The Michael Jackson ghost will fuck them up. Michael Jackson was on some spiritual shit too. You know what I'm saying? I won't be surprised if Michael Jackson's in the next Persona game, yo. You can conjure Michael Jackson up with your Persona, pow! You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I will not be surprised if Michael Jackson is in the next Persona game. That should be dope. To conjure up Michael Jackson. You don't have to call him Michael Jackson. You call him Jackson Michael or something. Or Archangel Michael. And, you know, he comes out and he goes, oh! You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised. That should be dope to conjure up Michael Jackson and the next. Some of you Xbox fans don't know what the fuck I'm talking about because it's Persona. But my Sony brothers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Huh? Remember in Persona 4 when he would conjure up Izanagi and then Izanagi would come out? Michael Jackson will come out. Michael Jackson! You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Sony owns everybody. I remember they were going over the catalog because they were trying to say that Michael Jackson was broke. I'm in the video with this because I'm going on too long. They were trying to say that Michael Jackson was broke, right? Which wasn't true because Michael Jackson owned the catalog of the Beatles. They named everybody that Michael Jackson owned. And Michael Jackson owned everybody. So Michael Jackson could have sold off the rights. I remember they said Will Smith and just big time A-listers. You know what I'm saying? Just big time triple A people that you would go to the movies for every goddamn summer to go see. Michael Jackson owned that shit. I mean, Sony can sell Spider-Man off for a couple billion. $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Sony can sell off right now. They're in the works to get Spider-Man on the Marvel joints, and they don't even have to sell them. They can just say you can borrow them if you pay us this couple of million. Sony's not going broke no time soon. Just like when they said Michael Jackson and his rights to owning Sony is going nowhere. It's the same for Sony, yo. I'm glad Sony got rid of Sony Online Entertainment. And with the increasing sales of the PlayStation 4, and I didn't even get mine yet. Half of the anime game community didn't even get theirs yet. A lot of them saying they're sticking to the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. Man, this is good news. I'm excited.